Hi, I'm Suryaa, and I'm passionate about public policy, political science, and youth civic engagement. So, quick introduction on me, that's me with my dad there. I grew up in an Indian immigrant household where politics was always treated as something dangerous. My parents spent years on visas, always careful because a single mistake could lose them everything they had worked for. And as I grew older, I realized how many immigrant families held that same narrative, and how easily political silence becomes generational. And it didn't help that I didn't see many people who looked like me who were representing my family and I in the political space. So I decided I wanted to be that person. I chased my passion through opportunities like serving for 5 months as a U.S. Senate page, meeting DNC Chairman Ken Martin through High School Democrats of America, and participating in a competitive Japanese exchange program, and talking to Japanese students about youth civic engagement overseas. But I think my passion for youth civic engagement really came to fruition on my very first time running a voter registration drive within my high school. I expected excitement, but instead, student after student just brushed me off. And I still very distinctly remember when a student told me, voting doesn't matter because people like us don't change anything. And hearing that felt like hearing my parents. Hearing that felt like hearing a younger me. So that was the day, that was the moment. I realized I want to help young people break generational political silence. So I joined Turn Up, a youth civic engagement nonprofit, and 2 months later, I became a group leader, leading 50 students in the internship. And I helped them to run voter registration drives, talk to hesitant voters, and build civic communities on their own schools and campuses. And we have reached thousands of students through our voter registration efforts. And that fact just reminds me that good leadership is multiplicative, because when you teach people to become good leaders in their own rights, they have so much impact on their own communities, and they inspire so many more to become leaders themselves. And so for my educational goals, I want to study political science and public policy because I want to design systems that make civic participation accessible to everyone, especially immigrant families like mine who have felt locked out of democracy. This scholarship would help me pursue those goals without placing an additional strain on my family, and allow me to bring back what I learned to serve the community that has got me this far in life. So to me, Live Moz means choosing courage over comfort, which means setting up a voter registration table in a loud cafeteria, talking to hesitant voters, and starting conversations that feel uncomfortable, because that's where change truly begins. And I want to create a future where every single student knows what it feels like to be included in the political process, and I believe that the Live Moz scholarship is going to help me bring my passion to life. Thank you.